Yeah, here we are. We are in Dallas Alliance Field. Going to Omaha. On the, what is it? Haunted Headwinds FNO. So, anyway, here we are. There we are. Man, we got a lot going on. Got a lot going on here. So, let's go ahead and get rocking and rolling. I mean, we got, let's stick to the game plan. We've dispatched you Silver Airways Virtual, which is all good. Sim brief. Here we go. All set. VADSIM flight plan's been filed. ACARS is up and running. The vPilot is up and running. How are we doing? We're set up in hotel mode. See if I can get some lights on a little bit. Yeah, so we're in hotel mode, so we're good. Let's go ahead and clean things up. Fuel pump on. Beacon on. Off. Start. Abort. Test cockpit good. Recorder's fine. Let's go ahead and get the windshield going. Hydraulics crossfeed on. Let's go ahead and get our annunciators to bright. Oxygen. And we're all looking good there. Let's go back here. Let's get our little door open. Flight plan. Let's go ahead and load that in. Import that bad boy. That's right. Nander 2, Tulsa. Good. Coming in the Team 01 into Omaha. Let's go ahead and set it. We're expecting 2,200 kilos of fuel. So that's what we need, 2,200 kilos of fuel. Which looks like it's set right here, but I know if I set it right there, it's not going to do it. So let's just go ahead and 2210, so that's good. That gives us 2210 in kilos. Perfect. So that's set. So let's go ahead into our payload. Set the trim. We're good. Let's go ahead and get the ACARS going. Okay, company ACARS is flying. So we're good. We are good. Let's go ahead and set the comms, navs. Yeah. So let's go ahead and go with the comms. Things are happening, evolving fairly quick here. I don't know which one to dial into first. I'm gonna do 124.3. And I don't know. There are so many different centers, so we're just gonna have to leave it open right now. Let's go to the guard. interesting. I'm not. All right, we shouldn't need to be pushing off in over there, so we're good. Comms are up. Let's go ahead and set the nav, the first one. Let's go ahead and put in the ILS for runway 16 left. And then we'll move into Tulsa. I wonder what Tulsa is, by the way. .4. 14.4. We'll leave the bottom one on for Tulsa. All right, that's good. We got the weather, so it's variable at 5, 10 statute miles, few at 6,000. The ATIS, excuse me, the altimeter is 3007. .3007. So we got that set. Have no idea what he's going to clear us to. I mean, we got the Nander 2 coming up, but it's just pretty much, hey, you follow what they give you. Assigned ATC. So I have no idea what they're going to assign us. But I do think it's probably going to be closer to 3,000 or more. Let's go heading. IS, we know we're going to go runway 16. And 166, I believe. 166 is going to be right there. 16, good, good. Excellent. We don't know the transponder code, we don't know anything else. We're all set here. Ah, there we go. 118.15. Five. 'Regional departure, Silver Wings 235 on the ground at Alliance. Request IFR clearance to Omaha.
Silver Wings 235, regional departure, contact regional departure 124.3.
24.3. Have a good one.
Yes.
Regional approach, Silverwings 235 on the ground at Alliance. Request IFR clearance to Omaha.
Silverwings 35, regional approach, stand by 1 moment.
Roger that, Silverwings 235. All right, so we're just getting started here. So far, so good. Just got bopped around a little bit, which is normal. Still trying to figure it out. We're a little early. 2300 Zulu was official kickoff. We're sitting here a little early. But what else can we look at?
Silverwings 35, just verify it's Silverwings 235?
It is Silverwings 235.
Silverwings 235, you are clear to the Omaha airport via fly runway headings, radar vector, Nander 2 departure, Tulsa transition, then it's filed. Maintain 3,000, expect 17,000, 10 minutes after departure. Departure frequency 124.3, squawk 2227.
Okay, Silverwings 235 is cleared to Omaha. We'll fly runway heading on departure via the Nander 2 departure to Tulsa transition, then as filed. 3,000, expect 17,000 in 10 minutes. Departures 124.3, we'll squawk 2227.
Silverwings 235, read back correct. Alliance altimeter is 3007, wind variable at 5, expect runway 16 left, advisory taxi.
Okay, we'll expect 16 left, we'll advise when ready to taxi, Silverwings 235. Okay, so it gave us some good information here. Let's make sure we got our altimeter right. Yep, 3007, so we're good here. We're gonna contact, I don't see anyone else up right now, so in the meantime, we'll call him back to taxi. Let's go ahead and get our transponder rocking and rolling. So we're gonna need to be 2227. We'll just turn that on for the time being. 3,000. Look at that. Boy, did we get lucky or what? Setting our target altitude to 3,000. Nander 2, runway heading, by the way. Yep, we got a runway heading dialed in already, so that's good. All right, we were told to expect 16 left. Interesting. He did tell us 16 left. And that is going to be on the Nander 2. Tulsa transition. Bingo. And there we go. Nander 2, manual. We're going to keep it there. We're not going to clear the discontinuity because we're told to fly runway heading. And we'll probably get it cleared direct to either Cousino, probably Nander. Yeah. Omaha.
Departure Duke 14 Victor Pop on the ground Alliance. I am for the Papa Whiskey Kilo, please.
ILS 32 left is what we're looking for. On the Timo 1, Novia, transition, Yep.
November 14 Victor
Hooray.
Papa, regional approach taken.
November 14 Victor Papa on the ground at Alliance, IFR to Papa Whiskey Kilo.
Let's just make a quick run through here.
Or 14 Victor Papa, I'm not showing a flight plan for you.
There's Cuzno, Nander, Bleko, Zima, Tulsa, HTHWY, Hillers, Timo, Mooner. We got 2 Mooners. And then we're going off to Bark. Yep. And then we have our discontinuity, which we'll leave because we'll take a look at the arrival. But yeah, we're going to leave the discontinuity because we're going to go ahead and get radar vectors at that point. And we got ILS 32 left dialed in. So we'll take a look at that later.
Radar vectors Nander 2 departure McAllister transition that is filed.
I have, let's just make sure.
250 minutes after departure. Departure frequency 124.3 squawk 3663.
Alright, November 14 Victor Papa is clear to Papa Whiskey Kilo. Radar vectors,
we have the ILS popped in.
Transition, Venezuela, time maintain 3000. Level 250
the ILS is popped in for 16 left in case we have to go around left traffic. But let me make sure that I have the course right. So let's go ahead and set our course in correctly. Let's go ahead and just swing it all the way around in case we need to come back to 16 left if we lose an engine, whatever the case may be. Let's just set that up. I'm not going to set up the secondary flight plan today with Alliance and the ILS. We got clear weather. I think we'll be vectored around. I'm okay with that right now. Besides, we've been getting the dreaded freeze when we're doing anything but the primary flight plan. So I've had it freeze up twice. All the displays have frozen up twice when we've done it. So anyway, let's go back to FM. Good. Okay. We're looking pretty good. Let's go ahead and set up in it because we're in it to win it. I know, that was a bad joke. That's a bad joke. Get a bad joke, Buster lets you know. Alright, weight, yep, 2219 kilos, that's what we want. Perf, yeah, cruise altitude, no, we know better. We gotta go ahead and reset this bad boy or else TOD gets all screwed up and all of that. Today, Des Moines is gonna be our second, or our alternate, I should say. Going to Des Moines, it's not very far and it's headed eastbound, so let's just go 7,000. We can adjust this later. Okay, so we got the perf, we're good. We got the flight plans all good. Let's make sure we got the takeoff. Okay, so 16 left. 111, 111, and 114. V2 plus 5 will be, just call it 120. That's going to be our, if we lose an engine. So, that's there. Let's go to the next one. There we go. KOMA and Des Moines. So, Omaha and Des Moines. And there we go. We'll go ahead and put all of this in later. Cool. So the flight plan is set up. We've already reviewed it. I am going to actually keep this on the rows because I am anticipating that we're going to have a turn. There's Cuzno right there. So we'll keep it on the rows.
Departure November 14 Victor Papa, over at the Alliance Aviation Service with the weather, ready to taxi.
So he said ready to taxi. So I'm going to go ahead and get us pushed back. So here we go. Let's go ahead and get the perf. Perf.
14 Victor Papa, runway 16 left, taxi via Alpha.
Runway 16 left, taxi via Alpha, November 14 Victor Papa.
Okay, that's good. 111 there. Let's go ahead and get the magenta. So we got the magenta in there, so that is all good. Let's go ahead and reset the fuel. Oh yeah, we're resetting the fuel. So that's good. So we've reset the fuel. Everything's good. Are we equalized? I just want to make sure we're equalized. Yeah, we're equalized. There it is for the most part. Yep, we're burning because we're in hotel mode right now. Let's go ahead and get a push. Let's go ahead and get a push, right? Well, first of all, let's just make sure that we got our trim set. Trims are set.
Victor Papa, we will call run up complete.
1-4 Victor
Confirm
Papa,
trim.
you can just advise ready for departure.
Close all of the doors. Okay, passengers have boarded.
And 1-4 Victor Papa, are you west of the 1-6 there?
We are... Yeah, we're on the east side.
Okay, we're clear.
You're on the east side of the airport? Roger.
And Alpha.
Let's go ahead and push. Pre-plan our push. Let's just go right here. Let's get the request. Okay, we're gonna snap this parking brake off. Let's go ahead and get our nose wheel steering. Okay, nose wheel steering and parking brake are off. We have a before propeller rotation checklist. CDLs, let's kind of look back here. They are indeed on. So that's good. Let me just check before I start pushing back. Yeah. Alright, we're good. I hate to push back into somebody. Whoa, we left the guy. I don't know what happened to him, but... Oh. There it is. Okay, CDLs on. FMS and takeoff data confirmed. Trim. Good. Set. Tail prop, yep, it's on board. Doors, they're closed. Seat belts are on, and the beacon is on. Before propeller rotation checklist is complete. We'll push this away in case we got to go in another direction. So we are all good. And here we are. Silver Wings has a cargo, or they did. They had a contract with Prime Air back in 2023. And so this is being operated today by Silver Airways Virtual. Okay, here we go. Alright, so let's go ahead and get the parking brake good. Let's go ahead and get the nose wheel steering back on. Alright, let's go ahead and give us some blood through the system. There we go. And let's get back up here. Let's release the prop brake. Prop brake is released. Do we have rotation? Yes, we have rotation. Condition lever 2, sitting there at 11, goes now to auto. Single channel is now off. Alright, low pitch. Low pitch. Yeah, I generally like to wait until we have hydraulics going through the whole system before we go to the second.
Departure November 14 Victor Papa.
Alright, so let's go ahead and go to start B this time. So let's go ahead and hit
heading, runway
on.
16 left, please take off.
For heading, runway 16 left, please take off. Number 14 Victor Papa.
Alright, we now need to go to feather. Condition lever 1 to feather. We have good start. We have good fuel flow. Fuel flow. We're now green on the oil pressure. See there. ITT is stabilizing. We are now 11 on the MP. Let's go ahead and advance condition lever 1 to auto. Single channel off. Low pitch. Let's get the before taxi going. Let's go ahead and close this door because we got our tail prop already on board. Okay, FWS right down here. Recall. Cockpit comm hatch is closed. Condition levers 1 and 2 is set to auto. Anti-icing as required. We are not going to need that, but let's go ahead and do the rounds. Let's go ahead and get this off start aboard. Let's go ahead and get
Departure November 14 Victor Papa, 900 climbing 3000.
Alright, 1-4 Victor Papa, proceed. Radar contact, passing 2,700, proceed
Anti-skid.
tracking Kuna.
November 1-4 Victor Papa, we're showing 1,200 and we'll direct Kuna, November 1-4 Victor Papa.
1-4 Victor Papa, affirmative, passing 2,700, direct to Kuna.
I'm sorry, passing 2,700, we'll direct to Kuna, November 1-4 Victor Papa.
Flaps 15. Nose wheel steering is on. Confirmed. All right, let's go ahead and get our brake set. Let's go ahead and release the parking brake. All right, taxi check. Whoa, hello. So taxi takeoff lights are on, brakes are on. We just checked them, FGCP and FMA. So we're FM, coupled to the left. FMA is heading select, low bank, IAS, and flight director, hooray. So we have that. Takeoff config. Performed. Okay. Before takeoff checklist, let's go ahead and do a quick briefing. We're going to be taking off of 16 left, which is pretty cool. Going to 3,000. Where'd it go? Oh, here we go. Yeah, and it's a 11,000 foot runway. It's going to be dry. V1 will be 111. Rotate.
1-4 Victor Papa,
111.
I maintain 4,000.
If we lose any power prior to 111, or we have severe yawing, or one way or the other, we are going to go ahead and cut the throttle, abort the takeoff, come to complete stop. If we do make it into the air after 111, we'll attempt to climb out at V2 plus 5, which just caught 120.
1-4 Victor Papa, contact visual departure.
Gonna make left traffic, try to get to 2,000 feet, and we already have the localizer pinned in. We'll go ahead and go ILS, and hopefully we'll get vectored around, and we can intercept the localizer and the glide scope and come on down. So that would be our alternate plan. Have not set a secondary flight plan, again, because we get the display freezes. Hopefully we don't go there. All right, so takeoff briefing. Yeah, so we've got that done. Gust lock.
Departure is 1-4 Victor Papa, 3,700 climbing 4,000.
Flight controls we'll do on the way out. Let's go ahead and just see if we got.
Still on 124.3.
2227. We're good. 2227. We're on. Okay, that's good. That's what we want. That's what we have. Boost functions and all this we'll do on the way out. This should be an interesting taxi, and we'll see how he wants us. Regional approach, Silver Wings 235 on the ground at Alliance, ready for taxi.
Silver Wings 235, runway 16 left, taxi via Alpha.
Okay, we apologies for that. We're on the Amazon side. We're on the west side.
Silver Wings 235, no problem. Runway 16 left, taxi via Papa, Echo, cross 16 right, cross 16 left, and Alpha, advise ready for takeoff.
Okay, we're going to taxi to 16 left via Papa, Echo, cross 16 right, 16 left, and then Alpha, and we'll advise when ready for departure. Silver Wings 235. So how are we looking? So the rudder's working good. I wish I could use a tiller. Okay, let's go left roll, right roll, neutral, down, neutral, back, neutral. So we're good here. Let's go ahead and see what we got. Right, green spoiler, left, green spoiler. So we're good here. Let's go ahead and get our map on. Okay, so flight controls are good. Transponder is set. Boost function we're not needed. Airflow is going to be normal. Cabin crew. Yeah, let's just hold off until we get over to the other side. I'm going to Echo. I'm not used to seeing a fence right here. Let's go ahead and get our strobe on. Wow, there's not much place to pull over here, right? Man. So we're crossing Echo. Crossing all these fabulous runways. Yeah, let's give our crew a little shout. Engine bleeds? No. We're gonna keep them on. I like my AC. No, we're fine. We're sitting here at 700 feet. So, actually, you know what? If we can make it to 2,700 feet, that's probably what we should do instead. I just heard him, the controller, tell the other guy to go direct once he gets to 2,700 feet. So we would probably go to 2,700 and then make left traffic and get vectored around for, you know, if we lose an engine or we need to come back to the airport for whatever reason. Again, we've got the localizer set for 1.6 left. For glide scope as well. All that good stuff. Let's go ahead and get our reset on the rudder. Our flight director is set. Let's go ahead and get back here because I know where we're going. I'm gonna try to get to autopilot fairly quickly here. Not completely familiar with the area. Don't see a whole heck of a lot of traffic, but it should be interesting. Okay, right about now we're far enough away. Let's go ahead and get our Okay. Let's go ahead and get our lights. Strobes are already on. We're ready to go. Regional approach, Silver Wings 235, holding short of 16 left, ready for departure.
Silverton 235, regional approach, fly runway hang, runway 16 left, clear for takeoff.
Okay, runway heading clear for takeoff, 16 left. Silver Wings 235. Okay, 16 left. Here we go. Pan out a tad. Okay, winds are variable. Let's go ahead and hit the chrono. We're cleared out. The before checklist is complete. Let's go ahead and go to notch. ATPCS is armed. MP's over 100. Torque is climbing nicely and stabilizing. Yeah. Airspeed's alive. ITT is stable. All right, V1 and rotate. Gear up. Yaw damper on. Taxi takeoff light off. Okay. Okay, flaps up.
Silverton 235, radar contacts out 2.
Passing 1,600. Silver Wings 235.
5, climb maintain 4,000, turn left, or correction, passing 2,100, turn left, chain 360.
Okay, passing 2,100, turn left to, say heading again, please.
360.
360, Silver Wings 235. Landing gears up, flaps are up. Power management, climb. Engine bleeds, they're on. Takeoff light off. Altimeters, check. After takeoff checklist is complete. I'm not climbing, I'm staying here at 3,000.
Silverton 235, climb maintain 10,000. Correction, Silver Wings 235, climb maintain 10,000.
Okay, up to 10,000, Silver Wings 235.
Silver Wings 235, proceed direct Blico.
Direct Blico, Silver Wings 235.
Silver Wings 235, contact regional departure 118.55.
Okay, 18.55, Silver Wings 235. Regional departure, Silver Wings 235 at 4.5, climbing to 10,000, direct Blico.
Silver Wings 235, regional departure, climb maintain 17,000.
Up to 17,000, Silver Wings 235.
Southwest 192, contact Fort Worth Center 133.55.
133.55 for Southwest 192.
Let's go ahead and take a look around, shall we? Absolutely gorgeous. Look at that sunset. Beauty. Beautiful. I'm telling you what, the ATR gets a bad rap. It gets an absolute bad rap. It gets hammered, and at times justifiably. I mean, there's some issues, definitely, but you just have to figure out the workarounds. I cannot solve for a frozen display screen, though. You know, I mean, we've tried it. I mean, you know, when all the display screens freeze, it's sayonara. Might as well just hit the eject button. I mean, it's just, you know, It ain't working. But the latest update created an ILS issue. We'll see it today. If we get the ILS clearance into 3-2 left in Omaha, we'll see it. I'll demonstrate it, what the ILS issue is after the update. Is there a workaround for it? Yeah, you just have to have faith that you're on the localizer and on the glide scope and the plane's descending and intercepting accordingly. There's some other cues that we can use, particularly, you know, our, you know, the map. You know, that's an easy way to confirm, but you'll see what's going on there. I thought the RNAV approaches have improved. Believe it or not, I thought they have improved. At least the miles, the distance to the threshold is now accurate. Because what they were doing in the past, I don't know if anyone's who's flown the ATR and flown RNAV approaches with the ATR, didn't matter, 42, 72, the software was taking basically the midpoint of the runway, whatever distance that was. So say it's a 2-mile runway. It would add basically a mile to your
6374 heavy regional departure radar contact,
to your distances.
maintain 17,000.
So where you thought you were 4 miles away from the threshold, well, yeah, you really weren't. You're 3. So, you know, because it told you 4, but you weren't. So, in screwy things on the glide path, on the vertical flight profile, you know, it will run you into 3 reds, 4 reds even on the Pappies, and you're just like, give me a freaking break. And fortunately, you know, if you're not in the clouds, you can just disable the autopilot and fly it. Don't fly the flight director, you'll drive it into the ground. So there are workarounds, but that has been fixed. That has been fixed. I've flown a bunch of RNAV approaches, and they've worked quite nicely. So anyway, it's all good. I will need to pay attention slightly because we're getting almost out of his scope. We're gonna have to go over to center in a minute. Looks like we have another Silver Airways going to Albuquerque out of Alliance, which is pretty cool. Silver Airways 3903 has been dispatched.
Silver Wings 235, contact Fort Worth Center 135.45.
Okay, 3545, Silver Wings 235. Have a great night. Where are we going? We're direct to Zima. Yeah. What is it? Is it Fort Worth Center? Yeah, it is. 3545. Fort Worth Center, good evening. Silver Wings 235, climbing through 1000 for 17,000, direct Zima.
Silver Wings 235, Fort Worth Center of the North Texas Regional Altimeter 3010.
3010, Silver Wings 235.
Southwest 190 on my frequency.
Gotta take some snapshots. That's exactly what I'm doing here, guys, by the way. Taking some selfies. Ooh, am I through 10? I am through 10. Let's go ahead and get the lights off. Oh, let's get the seatbelts off. Ding, ding. Nice.
Southwest 1872, pilot discretion, descend and maintain flight level 240.
240 for Southwest 1872.
Southwest 192, good evening, passing flight level 250 for 370.
Southwest 192, forward center, there you go, climb maintain flight level 370.
Climb maintain 370, Southwest 192. Southwest 3880, Kansas City on guard. If you hear this transmission, contact Kansas City Center 134.3. Southwest 3880, Kansas City Center on guard. If you hear this transmission, contact Kansas City Center 134.3. Acknowledge with ident.
Well, that doesn't sound too good. That does not sound good at all. That's the first time I've ever heard someone come over the guard. 121.5, we're monitoring it, and tells you something to do. I mean, I thought, gee, that's crazy. Woohoo! All right, man, we're almost in Oklahoma. Are we in Oklahoma yet? I think we are. I think we are in Oklahoma. Where are we? 13 and a half? Okay. What am I doing here? Okay. All right. Well, at least when I look out here, you get a nice sunset. Because I'm looking at my other screen here. So we are at the, what is it called? This haunted Headwinds FNO. And so we're in it pretty thick here. Dallas, Fort Worth, I already got 16 departures. KC's up. Indianapolis is up. Would love to see, oh wow, everyone's going to ship it.
Good evening, Fort Worth, Center Delta 6374, climbing through flight level 26.5 up to 390.
Delta 6374, forward center, roger. Southwest 1872, descend via the Highville 3 arrival at Love altimeter 3007.
Descend with Highville 3 arrival, Southwest 1872.
Trying to get in the Discord. It's not accepting my password. Stinks. Alright, let's pay attention. Alright. We're getting there. can't log into Discord. Let's do something here, and we'll try to jumpstart this. Sorry, guys.
What's the American 726, flight level 180 to flight level 330.
American 726, 4 center, roger.
Southwest 302, Kansas City Center on guard. If you hear this transmission, contact Kansas City Center 134.3. Southwest 302, Kansas City Center on guard. If you hear this transmission, contact Kansas City Center 134.3. Acknowledge with ident.
Flight level 350. American 650, Fort Worth Center, good evening, climb and maintain, flight level 350.
Continuing 350, 650.
Okay, let's go to cruise. Let's just make sure all of our lights, because things are going to get kind of squirrely here. All right, we no longer need this. Let's go ahead and go this way with it. Don't need that either. Tulsa. Alright, we're pretty much not headed back right now. So let's get Tulsa. Well, Tulsa's here, VOR2.
That was 192, flight level 370, request 10 minutes out from cockpit.
Southwest 192, make it 5.
Roger, make it 5, 192.
Air 72 Alpha Yankee, contact Memphis Center 132.55.
3255 for 2 Alpha Yankee, see ya.
Total 1343, contact Memphis Center 132.55 out to La Vista.
132.55, thanks for the ATC, Delta 1343.
Ooh. Photo op.
Good evening, American 1555, 177, 2000 for 370.
American 1555, 4 center, Roger, climb and maintain, flight level 370.
I'm maintain flight level 370, American 1555.
That was 192, we're back.
That was 192, Roger.
Okay, here we go. Look at this nice picture. All right, so yeah, man, we're taking some selfies. Oh yeah, yeah. But like I said, the ATR is getting a bad rap. It's getting a bad rap. You know, so obviously we're flying the Microsoft Asobo version, 72-600. Not flying to freighter, just flying to straight up standard. And so yeah. And we're flying, we dispatch through Silver Airways Virtual.com. So if you're looking to fly ATRs, you want to fly some pretty cool locations down in the Caribbean, all of Florida,
Fort Worth Center, American 2881
Bahamas.
Heavy is flight
Do it.
level 200.
Cool thing is that
American 2881, 4 center, Roger.
when the 72-600
contact regional approach 125.02.
freighter came out, Silverwings had a contract with Prime Air, and back in 2023. So Silver Airways Virtual put in all of the routes that Silver Airways operated for Prime Air, and so those routes are in there. So if you want to fly cargo, which is what we're doing right now, pretty cool. So that's how we're flying Prime Air. We're flying this, and this is Silver Airways.
American 2881
operated by Silver Airways.
Command altitude, climb and maintain, flight level 350.
So.
Descend and maintain flight level 350, American 28.
But, oh man, what a night. I mean, check out the flight deck. I mean, look at this. I mean, that's fantastic. Fantastic flight deck. And it looks like we have another Silver Airways that has been dispatched out of Alliance.
Going 2881.
Northwest 1050, 372.
Northwest 1050, 4 center, Roger. American 1555, fly, heading 360, vector for traffic.
360, American 1555.
So let's just show you real quick. So here we are, right here. There we are. So we're right there. Look at all the line going. They got to all be going to Chicago. Yeah, Chicago, Chicago, Chicago. Grand Rapids, Chicago. Everyone's going to Chicago. Well, we're not. We're not going to Chicago. We're going to Omaha, home of the College World Series
American
for baseball.
1555. Do you want us to slow down or anything?
American 1555, negative. American 2881, climb and maintain, flight level 370.
Flight level 370, American 2881.
We're going to get a handoff to Kansas City in a minute. Once we get to Tulsa and Kansas City, we'll start planning, because that's about our midway point. We'll start planning for 3-2 left for Omaha. As a matter of fact, I can start pulling up stuff right now.
American 726, contact 4 center 133.55.
Well, what's that on 133.55, American 726?
Visual approach 3-2 left, 3-2 right, 3-6 in use.
American 1555, clear direct McAllister.
Direct McAllister, American 1555.
Southwest 192, contact Memphis Center 132.55.
32.55 for Southwest 192.
111.9er. The course is 322, so let's go ahead and set ourselves on heading. Let's get the course changed. Oh, wrong way.
Fourth Source, very good evening. American 1559, passing 11,000.
American 1559, 4 center, climb and maintain, flight level 310.
Climb 310, American 1559.
Okay, we're back to LNAV. Course is set for the...
American 1555 for traffic, amend altitude, climb and maintain, flight level 350.
Climb and maintain, flight level 350, American 1555.
We're 21 miles to Tulsa. So let's do our first time and fuel check at Tulsa. Should have been doing it a little bit before that. So Tulsa, we should be 54 minutes. So let's just write this down. So Tulsa should be 54 minutes and how many kilos? 1488 kilos. Okay, so yeah, that's about right. So we're probably about a minute behind schedule here. and 1488 kilos, and we're sitting at 1760.
Delta 6374, contact
300
Memphis Center
kilos.
132.55.
3255, good weekend, 6374 heavy.
November 4 Victor Papa, contact Memphis 132.55.
32.55, November 4 Victor Papa.
Fort Worth Center, Piedmont 7, 12, 16.1, climbing 17020 sound.
Piedmont 712, 4 Center, climb and maintain, flight level 290.
290, Piedmont 712.
Let me pull up the RNAV as well. Oh, what's the difference between the Yankee and the Zulu? I would say the Zulu is going to be more of a quick turn. Yankee's probably going to be straight up. So let's go ahead and take a look at what Yankee has to offer. Yeah, Yankee's vanilla. Very vanilla. Ponies 2800, Q-Pod 4000.
Piedmont 712, clear direct Tulsa.
Unable direct Tulsa, we're VOR only, sir.
No, Tulsa.
Piedmont 712, roger. Piedmont 712 from present position, are you able to join a radial to Oscar Kilo Mike?
I can't join it all the way. I have the Ranger and can just resume the departure.
Piedmont 712, resume the departure.
Resume the departure, Piedmont 712.
Fort Worth, good evening, American 503, flight level 320.
American 5034, center, roger.
Alright, so we got Tulsa sitting here at 71 miles away. It's 16 minutes, 16 and a half minutes. We know we're supposed to be at Tulsa at 54 minutes. Fuel at around 1,500 kilos. So we're going to be good on, looks like we're going to be good on both. So far, so good. We've got the RNAV over here for Nebraska, Omaha, Nebraska. Omaha, Epley Field, is it Epley? Epley. Epley. So we'll be passed through Kansas City.
Enter hello Delta 125, flight 11340, Mach 821.
Delta 125, 4 center, roger.
So we definitely want to get down. Let's see, ponies is 2,800. So we want to get down to 2,800.
American 650, contact.
So if we're clear for the visual, we want to be at 2,800.
13255, 650, good day.
Can't be spooked by the 7.3 because it's not 7.3 out, because that's, you see distance at 1.8 here. So it's basically, let's call that 5.5 miles basically from ponies, which makes sense. We got a Mauser and a Pappy, so we're good. All right, let's talk about our diversion. What if we can't make it? What if something happens? What's our diversion? It's to Des Moines, and it's to USOR. All right. Oh, I do want to do one thing. I do want to get the VOR for Omaha 116.3. So let's put that on 2. Of course, we're way too far away. Let's go ahead and get the secondary flight plan in, and cross your fingers. So we're putting in a secondary flight plan. Okay, so we got to divert. And it is USOR. Let's put that in the front. Good. All right. So we can go to secondary flight plan if we need to divert.
Silver Wings 235, contact Kansas City Center 134.3.
Okay, 34.3, Silver Wings 235. Have a great night.
Center, American 1805, 10,800, climbing 17,000.
American 1805, 4 Center, good evening, climb and maintain flight level 370.
Flight level 370, American 1805.
I'll tell you why I do that in a minute. 4.3. Kansas City Center, Silver Wings 235, 17,000, direct Tulsa.
Silver Wings 235, Kansas City Center, Roger.
New Century Tower, Piper 456 Alpha, clear runway 36, request taxi.
So if you notice, originally I had put in the,
Number 68 Alpha,
I cleared out the active to try to put the frequency in for Kansas City Center. Not a good move. Always put it in standby and then flip it over, because I have put in the active. I've basically erased. So what you're doing when you put in, when you're putting in the active, you know, you're not putting in standby and switching it. You're just, I'm taking basically Fort Worth Center off and putting Kansas City Center in at 134.3. Well, what if that's the wrong frequency, or they never respond, and I need to go back to Kansas City Center, and I didn't write down a frequency? It's not sitting over in the standby because I just cleared it out of active. Big mistake. Had that happen before, number of times. So until I finally said, dum-dum, always put it in the standby. At least when you're in the air. So, because if we ever need to go back, boom, just hit it. Hey, what's the frequency for Kansas City again? Boom. So, you know, there we go. Dumb aviation tip of the day. There it is. Well, you know, it's kind of dark. It's kind of dark. And you know, I don't like to fly. I do not like to fly in the dark. So, I am hesitant. I am definitely hesitant to push us into the light. Alright, hold on. We're coming up to Tulsa.
Calling for pushback to pilot's discretion.
We're coming up to Tulsa. Remember, Tulsa, we're supposed to be at 54 minutes. Oh, we're...
Silver Wings 235, Tulsa, altimeter 3017.
3017, Silver Wings 235. So,
3880, contact Kansas City Center 125.72.
12572, Southwest 3880, good night.
South 302, contact Kansas City Center 125.72.
Southwest 302, good night.
That was 12572.
12572, Southwest 302, carry it.
so this is Tulsa. Well, there's Tulsa right in front of us.
Kansas Northwest 105370.
Northwest 1050, Kansas City Center loop.
New Century Ground, Piper 4516 Alpha, request taxi for departure to
Over 4568 Alpha, runway 36, taxi via Alpha.
Taxi via Alpha for 36.
Cross runway 4.
We'll cross runway 4 on Alpha. Get Alpha.
Alright, so we will be going to Cargo A. Cargo Alpha. We're going to try to take it a little longer. Maybe go to Bravo. Be nice to go to Bravo, Alpha. Hotel G4. Hotel Golf 4. Alright. So that's what we're gonna do when we get there.
Silver Wings 235, proceed direct Hathaway.
Direct Hathaway. Silver Wings 235.
United 3814, runway 1 right, taxi via Charlie Foxtrot, cross runway 1 right at Charlie, cross runway 9er at Foxtrot.
So here's the mess, and here's us right in here. That's pretty cool. A lot going on. But they're really good staffed right now.
New Century Tower, Piper 456 at Alpha. Holding short, runway 36 for departure to the east.
November 68 Alpha, runway 36, clear for takeoff on course.
Clear for takeoff on course, 68 Alpha.
Center, American 7035, heavy on the Rudder 3, approaching 1200.
American 7035, Kansas City Center, Roger.
Kansas City to be at 292, 11,300, with
United 292, Kansas City Center, expect a visual 1 right, the Kansas City altimeter 3030.
3030, which is 1 right, or 1 right, not the 292.
Yeah, that was the visual 1 right.
Okay, I'm visual 1 right.
American 735, heavy from
American 7035, sorry, you said configuring for 1 right?
Yeah, the other center gave both of us 100 right.
Roger. Northwest 1050, proceed direct rock.
Direct rock, Northwest 1050.
So if we get the visual, we'll definitely proceed down the ILS. But what you're going to see, because I want to show you guys what's been going on with the update on the ATR with regards
Executive
to the
Tower,
ILS.
Piper 4568 Alpha,
So,
requesting transition
we'll have to
through
do
your
that.
airspace at
But yeah, I mean,
500. We will remain north of the runway.
It will still fly it. It will still fly the
4568
ILS.
Alpha transition approved. The
You just got some data issues
altimeter
in the FMA. The FMA is going to be wrong.
3030, 68 Alpha.
You're going to capture the glide scope, but it's still going to be armed. We'll we'll fly it. If he gives us the visual or an ILS 32 left, we'll be fine. We'll be fine. We'll fly it. But if he gives me the visual, I'm still going to use the ILS as kind of our proxy. And we'll kind of go from there.
United 3814 Heavy, fly runway heading, runway 1 right, clear for takeoff. EPS 361, Denver Center's offline, radar service terminated, frequency change approved.
What do you come? Make it much safety, I'll be appreciated. EPS 361 Heavy.
But we got the course set, which is good. We've got the localizer beamed in here to the nav. So there's the localizer. Course is already set. We've got Bark and then manual, and then we got Bogota. Let's go ahead and take a look at Bogota. Bogota right here. So the localizer must be on the other side of the field. See, there it is. So the localizer's on the other side of the field.
United 3814, radar contacts altitude.
Bogota will be 9.3.
United 285, Albuquerque Center's offline, radar service terminated, frequency changes approved.
So if we go to 2800, we'll be fine.
Over to Unicom for United 285 Heavy, thank you.
Let's go ahead and set in 111190. Let's go 111190.
United 3814, roger. Climb and maintain. Fly level 380. Proceed direct. Cats.
What's in front of us? Is there somebody on that runway? Nope. Looks like there might
American
be some.
1559, American 1559er, contact Memphis Center on guard, contact Memphis Center 132.55 and ident 3255, American 1559.
You're on guard.
KBVO. Oh no.
That's the point of guard.
Bartlesville. So we got our airports. It's kind of a neat little deal there. You can just go to, I think it's nav, right? And then end day only, you can go to nav aids. And so now you can see the VORs pop up. It's pretty good, but I don't think it goes too far out here.
United 292, descend to maintain 3000.
Descend maintain 3000, yeah, 292.
I don't really like the nav aids, but it's not necessarily
Executive
bad.
Tower, by 4568 Alpha. Thanks for letting us play in your airspace. See ya.
See ya.
Oh, Tulsa. Tulsa, we passed Tulsa a long time ago, and now we're at 1480, so that's good news. So we're doing good. We're ahead on fuel. Tulsa was about the same time, 54 minutes, so we're looking good. So time and fuel check, we're still doing good.
Silver Wings 235, Bartlesville, altimeter 299er.
29er, Silver Wings 235. Man, that is a big drop. That is a massive drop off. That's not, that can't be.
Kansas City Center, Piedmont 712, flight level 290.
Piedmont 712, Kansas City Center, roger.
Okay. So anyway, we got in our airports. We got in some nav aids. If you want to do away with them, pretty simple. Hit the nav button, we're all good. Alright, let's go ahead and just check our systems really quick. Hydraulics, everything's looking good. Engine, yeah. Looking good here. By the way, we're 0, but we got no precip, so we're good. Fuel flow is what we're expecting it. 305 on each. Oil pressure's looking good. Everything's looking the way we need it. Cabin pressure's 3,300. Good. Oh, I want to go back there. TRU's good. All the buses, all the electrical is looking good. Let's go to perf. Yeah, so it's about time we can maybe...
UPS 891, Albuquerque Center is offline. Radar service terminated. Frequency change to cruise.
Over Unicom, UPS 891, have
KOMA is 3035, 101 at 6.
United 292, turn right heading 330.
Right, 330 at 292.
You can actually pull us in on a 3.6.
Hello, American 81, follow 240.
American 81, Kansas City Center, roger.
It's a big swing.
American 81, proceed direct claw.
Direct claw, American 81.
All right, 111 is the V approach, so V app 111.
United 292, turn right heading 340, join runway 1 right, localizer. The airport's at your 1 o'clock and 15 miles.
Heading 340, join the 1 right localizer. We have the field net 292.
United 292, roger. Maintain 170 knots or greater till a 6-mile final. Cleared visual approach runway 1 right.
172, 6-mile final and clear visual 1 right. Yes, 292.
American 7035, heavy, descend and maintain 3000.
Yeah, 3000, 7035, heavy.
Oh, Houston is loaded. Jesus.
American 7035, heavy, at 3000, reduce speed to 170, turn right heading 280.
Alright, at 3000, you have to give me the knots again, but then turn right 280, 7035, heavy.
At 3000, reduce speed to 190.
At 3000, 190, 7035, heavy.
All right. So we got everything. Ooh, that's not what we want. Cruise, approach. We're all good here.
United 292, runway 1 right, clear to land.
Runway 1 right, yes, 292.
Piedmont 712, Kansas City Center.
Piedmont 712, apologies.
Piedmont 712, yeah, I was just going to ask you, I show you vacating flight level 290.
Yeah, indeed, I'm seeing the same. Stand by, let me try and fix that.
Delta 3, Kansas City Center is offline, or sorry, Denver Center is offline. Radar service terminated. Frequency change approved.
Frequency change approved over the Unicom, Delta 3, WDC. Here.
American 7035 heavy turn right heading 040, intercept runway 1 right localizer.
Alright, right 040, intercept 1 right localizer, 735 heavy.
All right, we just loaded up 3.6 RNAV and 3.6 localizers. So.
American 7035 heavy. The Kansas City airport's at your 12 to 11 o'clock, 13 miles report in sight.
We have that beautiful
Let's
airport.
take a look at
7035 heavy.
American 7035 heavy, roger, speed 0 discretion, runway, or cleared visual approach 1 right, speed 0 discretion, runway 1 right, cleared to land.
0.7 is
Cleared
the
visual 1
localizer.
right, speed our discretion, 1 right, cleared land, 7035 heavy.
– 2,500 feet. Okay.
Yeah, C92 vacating Echo 5.
What's calling on Kansas City Center? I missed your check-in. Say again.
Yeah, C92 vacating Echo 5.
It would be really nice to vacate at Alpha if we had to land 3.6, wouldn't it?
United 292. Going to make a left turn on Foxtrot 4, actually stand by 1 sec. United 292, taxi to parking via Foxtrot Delta Bravo.
Foxtrot Delta Bravo, yeah, 292, good night.
Tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to put the localizer for 3.6 in number 2. I'll put it right down here. Oh, 7. Okay, that way we can juke and jive. So we got 3.2 left up here, 3.6 right here. And I'll have to change the course, but we can...
Center Piedmont 712, it looks like we just got really slow. Are you good if we descend to 270 to try and build speed and climb back and just get a temporary block altitude?
Piedmont 712, affirmative, maintain block flight level 270, flight level 290.
27 to 29, thanks, Piedmont 712.
Wings 235, Emporia, altimeter 3029er.
3029er, Silver Wings 235.
The Piedmont 712, report established at flight level 290.
Well, go.
United 3814, Kansas City, say again?
United 3814, heavy report flight level 400.
United 3814, you got a lot of static in the background of your transmissions. What was the altitude?
Flight level 400 for
United 3814, climb and maintain flight level 400.
I maintain 400, United 3814.
Kansas City Center, Malicious 1, 12000.
Malicious 1, Kansas City Center, roger. Flight present heading, vectors to the localizers. You parking east or west?
I'll be up with the GA ramps. That would be east.
Malicious 1, roger. Expect vectors for the visual approach runway 1 right. Descend and maintain 4000, and I'll have it turn southeastbound here in about 5 to 10 miles.
1 left isn't available, Malicious 1.
Oh, sorry. I thought you said you were parking east side. Expect the visual 1 left.
Oh, I must have my directions screwed up. Yeah, I prefer 1 left. I'm going to the GA ramp, and I'll get down 4000, Malicious 1.
Yep, and you can expect the visual 1 left.
And visual 1 left, Malicious 1.
American 81, contact Fort Worth Center 135.45.
3545, American 81, CS.
Clearance delivery, Piper 4568 Alpha. Request VFR departure from Lee Summit to Charles B. Wheeler downtown.
Center Piedmont 712, we're back at 290 and should stay there.
Piedmont 712, roger. Maintain flight level 290. The Cherokee Collins Center, where are you on the ground?
We're calling from Lee's Summit. Piper 4568 Alpha.
Number 4568 Alpha, are you requesting flight following on the ground? What's your intention?
No flight following. There's a clearance delivery frequency listed, which would go to center, but everything else here is Unicom CTAF 68 Alpha.
That's an RCO for the center to use for uncontrolled field IFR clearances. You can go back to CTAF and depart.
We'll head back to CTAF. Thank you, 68 Alpha.
Center, hello, 4 flight 3243.
4 flight 32, Kansas City Center, roger. American 7835, taxi to parking via Foxtrot Delta Bravo.
All right.
Alright, I'm glad I got my chance. I'll head out to the parking by Foxtrot Delta Bravo.
Yeah, so the ATR is definitely getting a bad rap. I mean, we've flown it, I don't know, this is the 3rd FNO, but the second one since the update. The ILS threw us off. Yeah, the update for the ILS is, it's not that it flies it incorrect, we just get bad data on the FMA. So it says wings level, it holds when you intercept glide scope.
Malicious 1, turn left,
You have the glide scope still armed, it never goes green.
Left 090, Malicious 1.
But you're on the localizer and you're flying the glide scope. So yeah, so it works. Our nav works fine. You know, I mean, we've tried it every which way in Sunday, and after the update, the RNAV actually works pretty good. So, good deal. But yeah, and now we're in the prime air. We have these cargo routes from Alliance Field in Fort Worth. Goes to Albuquerque, goes to Wichita, Omaha. Let's see where else. Kansas City, Des Moines, Mobile. Yeah, so bunch of routes. All good. We don't have much further to go, which is interesting. Don't have much further to go. Whoops. Got 28 minutes to, he called it halfway. I've never heard it or anything like that, but it's all good.
Kansas City Center, have visual on the field, malicious one.
Malicious 1, roger, cleared visual, approach 1 left, runway 1 left, clear to land.
Clear for the visual, 1 left, clear to land, malicious 1.
Yeah.
Alright, let's do just a quick systems check here. Fuel flow still holding strong. So 26 minutes. Alright, so let's go ahead and back to the plan. So let's see, 640. Okay, 793. So that's kind of our drop dead point, 793. As far as so that's these last three numbers added up: 164, 324, and 323. That gives us 15 extra minutes, as well as the time to go to our alternate, and 45 minutes of reserve. So it's basically an hour extra time plus the 32 minutes that it takes to get to Des Moines. And that we will need 793 kilos. So a missed approach, we hold, we go out, and then we have to make a decision. Are we going to try it again, or are we going to divert to Des Moines? And we have to be mindful of our fuel.
Northwest 1050, contact Minneapolis Center 133.4.
334 Northwest 1050.
Conditions look good. They definitely do. Let me see what the latest and greatest is. No, it hasn't updated yet. I'm waiting for Omaha to update.
Downtown Tower, Piper 4568 Alpha, approximately 12 miles to your south-southeast. We're going to pass by the left side of the city center and request full stop.
November 4568 Alpha, Kansas City Center, roger, the downtown altimeter 3029er.
3029er, 68 Alpha.
Malicious 1, don't know if I gave it to you. Runway 1 left, clear to land.
One left clear, one left clear to land, which is fine.
Ooh, things are really popping at Dallas Fort Worth. 23 people now are ready to depart at Dallas Fort Worth. Crazy.
Piedmont 712, contact Kansas City Center 125.72.
12572, Piedmont 712.
$33.4. $33.4 will be our next frequency, Minneapolis Center.
Interrogating Frontier Flight 1041, level 340.
Frontier Flight 1041, Kansas City Center, roger. Malicious 1, taxi to parking via Bravo.
Taxi via Bravo, thanks to ATC, Malicious 1.
Cargo ramp. Okay, so we are going to the cargo ramp, northwest corner of the airfield. We'll see. We'll see if they give us 3.6 or a 3.2 left. We're ready for either one.
Net at 3814, Denver Center's offline. Radar service terminated. Frequency change cruise. Yeah.
Advisory, 3814.
Downtown Tower, Piper 4568 Alpha, 8 miles south, request full stop on runway 1.
Number 68 Alpha, make straight in runway 1 clear to land.
Runway 1 cleared to land, 68 Alpha.
Kansas City Center, hello, Western Level 353, heavy flight level 340.
Western Global 353, Kansas City Center, good evening.
And we got a long way to go. Gee whiz. We're 19 minutes away from HTHWY. I have no idea. HTHWY. Hotel Tango Hotel Whiskey Yankee.
Silver Wings 235, Manhattan altimeter 3031.
3031, Silver Wings 235.
Kansas City Center, hello, TDM 452 Romeo Delta on the ground at Stillwater, requesting high-quality Spirit.
Number 452 Romeo Delta, Kansas City Center, roger, clearance on a quest, standby. Number 452 Romeo Delta, you're clear to the Spirit of St. Louis Airport as filed. Maintain 10,000, expect flight level 290, 10 minutes after departure. Departure is my frequency, squawk 5217.
It's clear to Spirit of St. Louis as filed, maintain 10,000, expect flight level 290, 10 minutes after departure. Departure receive and squawk 5217, TDM 452 Romeo Delta.
Number 452 Romeo Delta, read back correct. Western Global 353, proceed direct Arbuckle.
Direct Arbuckle, Western Global 3.
Okay, good. All right, winds have shifted, so we're back to 340. 340 at 4, so that pretty well solidifies it. 3037. 10 statute miles and clear. So we're gonna get the visual for 332 left. That pretty much seals the deal.
American 60, Kansas City Center on guard. Contact Kansas City Center 134.3. American 60, Kansas City Center on guard. Contact Kansas City Center 134.3. Acknowledge with ident.
It's really interesting how they're doing this.
American 60, Kansas City Center ident. American 60, radar contact 50 miles south of Liberal, flight level 360.
Yep. This is like the fifth nail I've heard
Oh, believe me, this is tame compared to real world guard.
True.
If, for those who are uninitiated, GUARD is the world's largest rapid sports update network.
Yeah.
It's like if you need updates on any major sporting events, you know, someone on GUARD has got you.
Mow.
How about them Chiefs? 68 Alpha.
So pilot just communicated to
Downtown Tower, Piper 4568 Alpha. Clear runway 1 on Kilo. Taxi back to Southside Hangars.
Number 4568 Alpha, Roger. Are you going to the hangars off of Foxtrot or off of Golf?
South on Golf. So it would be Kilo Golf, cross runway 22, and then Golf, all the way to the hangars.
Number 68 Alpha, Roger. Taxi to parking via Golf, cross runway 22.
Taxi via Golf, cross runway 22, 68 Alpha.
Kansas City Center, good evening, Delta 560 Heavy, flight level 410.
Delta 560, Kansas City Center, Roger.
We should be getting a handoff fairly soon. We're getting close.
Center, KVM 452 Romeo Delta with the number to Stillwater ready. Taxi.
Number 452 Romeo Delta, Roger. Runway 35, taxi via Alpha.
35, via Alpha. 452 Romeo Delta.
Alright, we're going to get this handoff here pretty soon, and we're going to get rocking and rolling. So that's pretty cool.
Downtown Tower, Piper 4568 Alpha, shutting down. Thanks for letting us play tonight. See ya.
That's it.
So right now Omaha is 3037, so that is quite a bit.
KVM 452 Romeo Delta, 435 ready to go.
Number 452 Romeo Delta, fly runway heading, runway 35, clear for takeoff.
Runway 35, clear for takeoff, KVM 452.
Let's just see what the difference is. Same thing. Okay. All pretty much the same thing. keep 3-2 left. So we're expecting to get clear for the visual. 3-2 left. But we'll have the ILS dialed in. And we'll try to intercept localizer and glide scope anyway, just so we can demonstrate what is going on with the FMA. Again, the FMA is this data set right in here. So it'd be kind of interesting to see what's going on. Let's see what the wing.
Delta 560, proceed direct hit, man.
Second waypoint, Delta 560.
Delta 560, that was direct to Hitman, Hotel India Tango Mike November.
Proceed direct Hitman, Delta 560 Heavy. Thank you.
November 452, Romeo Delta, radar contact, say altitude.
2,000.
Number 2, Romeo Delta, roger, climb and maintain flight level 290.
290.
For Flight 32, Denver Center's offline, radar service terminated, frequency change approved, see ya. See ya. Number 2, Romeo Delta, proceed direct Delma.
Or Delma, Romeo Delta.
Should we get the handoff any moment now? Expecting to go to Indianapolis Center, so let's see what we have. So we're pretty close. Yeah. About 80 miles. 83 to the Omaha OVR.
Silver Wings 235, contact Minneapolis Center 133.4.
33.4, Silver Wings 235, have a great night.
Two.
3032, just send me the next 030 left transition, northwest 1050.
Sun Country 3032, contact Minneapolis approach 135.47, good night.
3547, 3032 will be it.
See ya.
Minneapolis Center, Silver Wings 235, level 17000, direct HTHWY.
Silver 235, Minneapolis Center, good evening, Omaha altimeter 3035.
3035, Silver Wings 235.
Minneapolis Center, good evening, Air France 02180, level 330.
Air France 021, Minneapolis Center, good evening, ident.
Ident, Air France 021.
Kind of see the hue of Omaha out there. Kinda. Maybe not. Turn down a little bit. Get the lighting. It's kind of interesting.
Pacific 1385, contact Chicago Center 134.87, good night.
Chicago on 3487, yes,
American 193, clear direct zipper. Another 445, leaving my airspace, Denver closed, radar service terminated, frequency change approved, good night.
Overdue advisory, thanks for your service tonight, Delta 445.
Yeah, 2232, contact Minneapolis, approach 135.47, good night.
2232, approach, United.
Yeah, 2232, Minneapolis, approach 135.47.
135.47,
Definitely Omaha is starting to break out a little bit out there.
American 1292, descend via the Killer 3 arrival, runway 30 left transition, Minneapolis altimeter 3032.
Mission uniform.
Air France 02180, do you have us now? We ident.
Air France 021, radar contact 120 miles southwest of Sioux Falls, VOR, maintain flight level 330.
Maintain level 330, France 02180.
Here we go, off the hillers.
Air Canada 778, contact Toronto Center 125.77, good night. Good night.
Center of the heading bug. Well, the airfield's in front of us. Let's go ahead and turn this down.
Sky Country 1493, Minneapolis Center, good evening, climb and maintain, flight level 350.
Minneapolis Center, JetBlue
030 after bark.
JetBlue 1264, Minneapolis.
Hey, good evening. I'd like to see if I can get a pop-up IFR. We're... sorry.
JetBlue 1264, maintain flight level 350 and ident.
350 and ident, JetBlue 1264.
Minneapolis Center, good evening. Sun Country 387, passing 13-4 for 17,000, direct to Janet.
Sun Country 387, Minneapolis Center, climb and maintain flight level 370.
Climb and maintain flight level 370, Sun Country 387.
JetBlue 1264, radar contact about 40 miles southeast of the Alexandria VOR, maintain flight level 350.
Roger, maintain 350, JetBlue 1264.
Silver Wings 235, descend at pilot's discretion, maintain 5,000, and information Victor current at Omaha, your choice 32 left or right.
Okay, pilot's discretion down to 5,000. Information Victor is on board. We'd like 32 left.
Silver Wings 235, roger, expect that.
Okay, we'll expect 32 left, Silver Wings 235.
American 703, contact Chicago Center, 134.87, good night. American 703, contact Chicago Center, 134.87.
Sorry about that, 34.87, American 703, thanks, yeah.
Yeah. Other 524, contact Minneapolis, approach 135.47.
Okay, approach, double class.
Good night. Sun Country 1816, Minneapolis Center, good evening. Fine.
All right, so we know now it's 32 left.
I'm great.
Yay.
Alaska 374, contact Minneapolis, approach 135.47, good night.
13547, yes.
The event's for another hour and 45 minutes, I think. Alaska 6283, contact Minneapolis, approach 135.47, good night. JetBlue 1819, contact Chicago Center, 134.87, good night.
3487, Chicago Center, thanks, have a good one, see ya.
Yep. And Alaska 6283, contact Minneapolis, approach 135.47, good night.
3547, night, Alaska 6283.
Let's go ahead and just descend.
Flight level 350, inbound, Ixley.
JetBlue 510, Minneapolis Center, good evening, ident.
Ident, JetBlue 5.
American 193, contact Chicago Center, 134.87, good night. How long will I be on?
How long?
Sorry, which sun country was that?
1860, how long?
Well, I need to give you a descent in probably about 5 minutes, call it.
Alright.
Sun Country 634, Minneapolis Center, good evening, climb and maintain flight level 350.
All right, so we've been cleared in to, well, we've been told to expect 32 left.
JetBlue 510, radar contact about 60 miles northwest of the Dupree VOR, maintain flight level 350.
Maintain 350, thank you, JetBlue 510.
Air Transport 3341, Denver Center offline, frequency change approved, good day.
Stand by, have a good weekend.
See ya.
Let's get us into the backup.
Sun Country 1493, clear direct bribe.
And Minneapolis and then our Delta 4673 heavy passing 14,000 for 117,000 direct jetted.
Delta 1473, Minneapolis Center, good evening, climb and maintain flight level 410.
Maintain flight level 410, Delta 73 heavy.
Sun Country 1493, clear direct bribe.
Bribe.
You're on guard.
Southwest 3433, contact Chicago Center, rather, 134.87, good night.
134.87, have a good night, Southwest 3433.
See ya.
Okay, FWS recall. Landing elevation set. FMS is set and checked. Decision altitude. Yep, set. Checked. Arrival briefing. Yep, we've done it a bajillion times. Approach. Okay, let's wait until we pass through.
Silver Wings 235, fly heading 030 to set and maintain 4,000, back to runway 32 left.
Okay, 030 on the heading down to 4,000. Silver Wings 235. Okay, so we're out of the approach. He wants us down to 4,000 now. Let's push us to the localizer. Let's arm the
958 heavy
approach.
back flight level clear sensor.
958, welcome back.
So guys, we've pushed it to the ILS 1, which is 111.9er. Let's get there. Okay. 111.9er, 322. We've armed the approach, so we got loc GS. We're now at 170 on the magenta. We selected it.
Southwest 2406, Minneapolis Center, good evening, climb and maintain flight level 370. Northwest 1050, contact Minneapolis approach 135.47,
Let's get
good
the
night.
lights on.
3547, Northwest 1050.
Seatbelt. Okay, seatbelts are on, landing lights are on, altimeters are set. Cabin altitude is 1,000. Okay, we're good. Go direct to Bach.
Air Canada 549, Salt Lake City Center closed, radar service terminated, frequency change is approved, good day. Air Canada 549, climb and maintain flight level 340 and frequency change approved, good day.
Don't encourage them.
Good night. Silver Wings 235, descend and maintain 3,000 in the Omaha Airport at your 11 o'clock and about 20 miles. Advise me have it in sight.
Okay, down to 3,000. We have the field in sight. Silver Wings 235.
Silver Wings 235, cleared visual approach, runway 32 left.
Okay, clear visual approach. 32 left, Silver Wings 235.
Added the guard frequency. It's terrible in real life. Why add it here?
Minneapolis Center, Sun Country 381 is passing 1,100, 600.
Immersion.
Climbing 1,700.
Sun Country 381, Minneapolis Center, climb and maintain, flight level 350.
Climb and maintain, flight level 350, Sun Country 3.
America 1292, contact Minneapolis approach 135.47, good night. Sun Country 1816, descend via Killer 3 arrival, runway 30 left transition, Minneapolis altimeter 3034. Sun Country 1493, contact Chicago Center 134.87, have a good night.
134.87, have a good night.
All right, so I want us to pay good attention to what's going to happen when we intercept. So I'm thinking we're at right there. I'm not thinking that's it. I'm thinking that's it. Could I be wrong?
Silver Wings 235, wind 340 at 4, runway 32 left, cleared to land.
Cleared to land 32 left, Silver Wings 235.
Southwest 207, Minneapolis Center, good evening, climb and maintain, flight level 310.
Yeah, so that, I think, might be a runway 36.
Center at Sun Country 387 with a request.
Sun Country 387, go ahead.
Possibly can you get directed to Bradford, VOR, Bravo Delta Foxtrot?
Sun Country 387, contact Chicago Center 134.87, make your request with them.
Cool, Chicago 3487, then Sun Country 387, see?
Yep, that's 36. It's the airfield, just wrong one way.
Speedbird 511, Denver Center closed, radar service terminated, frequency change approved, take care.
Cabin crew.
Wonder who that was for.
Certainly not anybody out of Kansas City.
Okay, let's go ahead and get our first notch of flaps down. Let's keep our speed somewhat reasonable.
Minneapolis Center, good day. Southwest 861 with flight level 3.
Alright guys, so here we go. We're getting ready to
861,
intercept.
Minneapolis Center, good evening.
Let's go ahead and close this off. Here we are right there, there's 2 left. So, watch what happens. I'm going to push this in just a little bit more to intercept easier. I'm going to get more of an intercept angle. Glide scope's coming down. Loke Star.
Sun Country 634.
That did not happen the other day. The other day it was wings level.
Yeah.
Okay, Loke. We're good. 6 miles out. Let's go ahead and get the gear down. Glide scope Star.
Delta 958, contact Chicago Center 134.87. Good night.
Alright, Chicago 3487, Delta 958.
Green.
Good day.
Green, green, green. Why it worked this time and didn't work last time, I don't know. Flaps. Let's go full flaps. Glide scope is caught. Power management, takeoff. TLU low speed, check. Icing lights, not on. External lights, they are all on. Left side, bingo. Before landing checklist is complete. 1190 is our missed, so field elevation is what, 900, 1,000? Yeah, 1,000. 985. Let's go ahead and get our, we've got this. So we're going to run this sucker down the runway. Probably going for Bravo. Looks like we're a little low. Not lying. I got some speed. Not sure why we're tracking below the glide scope. But we're caught. What is it? Is it 3,000? 3,000. 2, 3,000. We're tracking below for some reason. We are now 3 red, which is no bueno.
500.
It's getting worse. I'm going to go ahead and take the aircraft.
2456 Minneapolis Center, good evening.
Give us some
Delta 1473, contact Chicago Center 134.87.
breathing room.
Chicago Center 134.87, Delta 1473.
Let's get our heading bug right. It's only 4.
Approaching minimum.
Okay, good.
Minneapolis Center, Cessna 8553 Juliet, 1 mile east of Charlie Bravo Foxtrot.
Continuing.
2,200, requesting a KFR to runway Delta 50 left.
I'll take this a little further down the runway.
November 8553 Juliet, Minneapolis Center, good evening. Radar contact and squawk 0222, just say aircraft type again.
Cessna 152 and squawk 0222, 85.
We're going to go down to Bravo.
November 8553 Juliet, Roger, Omaha, altimeter 3037, maintain VFR.
3030 and then get VFR, 53 Juliet.
Southwest 861, descend via Killer 3 arrival, runway 30 left, transition, Minneapolis, altimeter 3034. 3034. Southwest 2406, contact Chicago Center 134.87, good night.
134.87, thank you very much.
Minneapolis Center, Silver Wings 235, vacated off 32 left off of Bravo, taxiing to cargo ramps.
Silver Wings 235, taxi Alpha to parking, good night.
Alpha to parking, have a great night, Silver Wings 235.
Good night.
Well, now that was a blast. Probes, TRU, good. Let's just keep the speed up here a little bit. This Alpha, what is this? Is this Kilo? That is Kilo. Alright, let's take Kilo. Not sure where Prime Air parks. We'll have to figure that one out. But yeah, I know where FedEx parks. Up here, so I'm going to park it probably out there. Let's see. Yeah. Let's go ahead and, man, the guard is just...
Sun Country 523, Minneapolis Center, good evening, climb and maintain flight level 340.
So we're going to take Gulf 4.
JetBlue 1264, contact Chicago Center 134.87, good night.
3487, thanks, F9 triple.
Sun Country 381, contact Chicago Center 134.87, good night.
Let's go for
134.87, Sun Country 381, good night.
Hey.
Tell you what we're going to do, we're going to go ahead and drop this bad boy to feather. 2 minutes out at least.
Sun Country 1816, contact Minneapolis approach 135.47, good night.
Well, such a busy ramp in Omaha. Okay, let's go ahead and drop this bad boy all the way. Let's drop this guy to feather. I should turn off our lights in just a second. There it is. Brakes in. Let's go ahead and take the parking brake. Alright, so we're setting the parking brake here. We're at 15, so let's go ahead. Let's just make sure, yep, hydraulics are the way we want them. Let's go ahead and set the prop brake. There we go, so let's just confirm. Oh, yeah. Yes, sir. Let's go ahead and take, this is a photo op, guys. This is a photo op. Snap. Nice. I like it. Let's take another photo. I like the stadium lights, you know? Pretty cool. Pretty cool. I like that.
Southwest 207, contact Chicago Center, 134.87, good night.
Chalks. Let's open the cargo door, main door.
United 732, American 242, Delta 711,
Here's
Minneapolis
the
Center on
tilprop.
guard. If you can hear this transmission, contact me on 133.4.
And that's how we do that. Let's take this picture here. Sorry for all the selfies, guys,
Minneapolis
but
Center, good evening, ident.
snap. Good. So that's how we do that. Hey, for all you guys that have joined on the live stream,
Minneapolis Center, good evening, climb and maintain flight level 310.
appreciate you guys. Subscribe. Then you can comment. Only subscribers comment. I mean, you can come back after 20 minutes, but you subscribe to get the comment. You know, Buster wants to hear from you. So anyway, that was a blast. Let's turn off the. We don't need the beacon anymore. But everything. We're in hotel mode. It's all good. Until next time, guys. Well, let's do a quick recap. Holy smokes. We went in the ILS 32 left, and we actually got Lodestar and Glide Scope all green, and it worked. I will post video. I did the same exact approach, and it didn't work. It had wings level. Well, I shouldn't say that. The FMA said wings level.
Somebody go ahead.
And the glide scope always stayed armed and never went active on the FMA. Yet it flew the needles, it flew everything the way that it needed to fly. It's just the FMA was screwed up. This time it flew perfectly and the FMA was fine. We got the visual. We went ahead and flew the ILS anyway just because I wanted to test it. It worked out fine. He gave us that. It was interesting. We saw the airfield, but we had 3.6. So it took us a little while to line up for 3.2. But I thought it was a good flight overall. Great event. This event here was phenomenal. It was
American 242 radar contact about 90 miles south
what
of
they
the
call it, the haunted
370.
Headwinds FNO. Obviously, it was for the big aircraft going from Dallas to Chicago. But you know what? We're the ATR, and we got to give them some good opportunity.
Delta 711 radar contact about 40 miles southeast.
So I thought it worked out well. Taking off from Alliance was good because we were in the in the TRACON basically for Fort Worth, which is a lot
Killer
of fun.
3 arrival, runway 30 left transition, Minneapolis altimeter 3034.
All right, guys. Till next time. Clear skies and warm tailwinds. Buster, take it away.
Seabird 97 X-ray, Winnipeg Center closed, radar surface turbine.